there? Okay. I don't know why the fuck it does that sometimes. I felt like being live, so I am. It's been like a week, maybe a little bit more than that. Ugh. Because I think the last time I played on stream was when Zoshia and Mizutsune came out, when the new update came out. I'm quite literally just grinding for Hunter Pass 3 stuff, because I know that, you know, as like updates come out, we're going to need more and more we're going to need more Hunter Pass 3 stuff for Rarity 8 equipment. So yeah. I'm literally just fighting a bunch of 7-star and above monsters to get my Hunter Pass 3 grind. How are those things even still alive? What the fuck? Oh god, I hate that one. Oh, damn it. Dude, I fucking hate the wound attack for Lance. It's so bad. I've bitched about it so much on stream. You guys already know, for the most part. For those of you know. But, like, ugh. God, I fucking... Sorry, that bug was being really fucking annoying. I hate those things. Not happening. Oh my god, the ending. No! I didn't restock my equipment last time. I keep forgetting. And fighting him in this long-ass hallway is really annoying. Thank you. Kill him. There we go. Yeah, Raidou might be my favorite monster to fight with Lance. He's a lot of fun. Oh my god, he's so much fun. He's such a cool... And I'm so happy he's the first Arc-Tempered monster we're getting. I hope they give him some really cool shit for Arc-Tempered. Because normally Arc-Tempered monsters get new moves. I wonder what makes that noise. I need to watch like a fucking Raidou ecology video on like why he makes that noise when he flies. I have a feeling it's that like we're hearing like the static electricity or some shit like coursing through his like tail. Or something like that, I don't know. Or like the crystals on his like tail and wings like vibrating because of the electricity. I don't know. Yep. No, Arkveld found one of my fucking camps. No, Arkveld broke my camp! Piece of shit! Okay, it's just beating the shit out of Valhara. Damn. God, I love when he just decides to just shoot random monsters that have beef with him. I was ready to do my Retribution slash. Or not Retribution. Oh no, it is Retribution. Why did I fucking confuse the name? Whatever. Oh my god, I've been playing a lot of Longsword recently in this game, man. God, that weapon's so fucking cool. I'm so upset that, like, the overall community still, like, somehow, someway, after, like, 10 fucking years, finds it funny to dick on that weapon. Because, God, that weapon's so cool. Hard as shit to use, though, sometimes. Some monsters, it's just a fucking nightmare to use it against. Like, using Longsword against Shu Wu is so fucking cool, but oh my god, I'd rather die than use that weapon against fucking Arkfeld. I like using it against Zoshia, though. But I feel like the way that Zoshia is designed, you can fight Zoshia with, like, any weapon, and it's fun. And just the mark of a good monster design. The mark of a good boss design for Monster Hunter. You know, because, like, I guess you can consider, like, oh, like, every hunt in Monster Hunter is a good boss fight. Or, like, every hunt is a boss fight in Monster Hunter. But, like, when these are, like, the regular enemies of the game, right? Like, when every fight is a boss fight, then, like, what the fuck is, like, the big one, you know? Boss Fight 2, the sequel. I don't think so. Damn, he's already almost dead. I'm so cracked with this fucking weapon, dude. I guess my only, like, criticism of the Zoshia weapons is that, like, their sharpness is pretty low. Like, they don't stay around in white or blue for very long. Oh, to get into this shit, do you want to know what I think the main problem about the, like, the sharpness discourse recently is? Where, like, oh, sharpness doesn't matter anymore and sharpness used to mean something? I think it stems from new players. I don't think it's veterans bitching about sharpness. I think it's new players that are, like, either started with World or started with Rise, coming in and starting to be more and more, like, because you and me both know that eventually at some point in time, sharpness really doesn't matter in a Monster Hunter game. Even in old gen, sharpness didn't really fucking matter. Or starts to not matter, because that's kind of the whole point, right? Is that, like, it's supposed to get you to, you know, rely on, like, other resources in order to hunt, because you're a brand new hunter, you know? You're starting out, you know, you have a lot to learn, and also you don't have, like, the best equipment. Mainly because of plot reasons in older games, it's because you were broke and no one really, like, gave you the time of day, really. Other than, like, sure, go kill, like, a fucking Jaggy that's eating my crops or some shit. Or, like, a fucking, a baggy poisoned my dog. You know, like, and then eventually they give you better equipment because you earn more money because you go and, like, hunt more high-profile targets that are literally threatening the fucking world, right? Not just, like, the fate of the village, but the fate of the, like, entire, like, human race and shit like that, right? Like, the progression, right? So, like, sharpening over time stops being a problem because you, as a player, grow into getting better equipment where sharpening doesn't fucking... Like, yeah, there are some moves recently, like, some stuff just ignores, like, armored pieces, like bouncing off. I think that was, like, a big part of the criticism, is that bouncing off just doesn't matter. Like, it's not really, like, a thing that happens often anymore, which isn't entirely, like, untrue. It's not unfounded. Like, that was a big criticism of Spirit Slash for Longsword. Is that it could ignore armored pieces on monsters and you won't bounce off. There's, like, a lot of moves for a lot of weapons that just ignore our armored pieces altogether, right? Excuse me. But, like, I don't know. Those moves have always been there, right? So, like, the criticism of that is weird. So I think it's just... I think it's new players getting to the point, like fivers, getting to the point where they're like at this game, getting new weapons, like hunting through the game faster than they would Rise or faster than they would World because they're better at the game now. And they've gotten to the point where sharpness doesn't matter so fast that they think that overall the game's whole like sharpness mechanic is like completely pointless and we just shouldn't even bother with sharpness if it's not going to matter that much. Which to a degree I'm like, I kind of get it, right? But like early game sharpness matters. Early game sharpness is not only just a cool thematic device to show how much room you have to grow as a hunter, not only just in skill, but your equipment as well. It also matters in the fact of, like, you need to, like, learn how to use other things other than your weapons to be able to be a more prepared hunter. That's all. Matter of fact, it's one of the few things that has never changed in any fucking Monster Hunter game. Right? Like, from old gen to now, the only thing that's changed is that you have unlimited whetstones now. That's literally the only thing that's changed. And I think that's a fantastic change, because having limited whetstones sucked. Because there's a part in time where, like, you could, like, potentially softlock a quest from being complete because, you know, you didn't have enough money for whetstones, and you used all of your fucking mini whetstones that the supply cache gave you. It literally happened in my fucking Jaggy video on Portable Third. That literally happened to me.
Right.
Yeah. The sharpness stuff is really stupid. I think it's really, really dumb. Sharpness, regardless of how simplistic it gets or how less it starts to matter in the overall like ebb and flow of hunting a monster, I think it still matters to a degree of like it still slows you down, right? Getting to orange sharpness is still a bad thing. Getting to red sharpness, which I have not done since we played Portable Third, that was the first time I've ever seen red sharpness in my life. You know, it still does. It's kind of like a stop sign. It's almost just like, all right, hold up, you're killing the monster a little too fast, homie. Let's slow down a little bit. You know, it sets the tone, it sets the pace, right? Because monsters, they get tired, they get hungry, you know, like the exhaust mechanic and stuff like that. Monsters also have a thing to slow them down. So you as a hunter, to balance that out, also need something to slow you down. Sharpness is that thing, right? Like, it lessens your damage. It has the potential to have you bounce off of parts that normally you don't bounce off of. We should be keeping sharpness forever and ever. It is one of the most core mechanics of like the fundamentals of Monster Hunter. Why did he leave the area already? That sucks. I should not fight him here. I should do this to him though. Really get the ball rolling. Oh, he missed. Come on, man. Where did he go? He like did a magic trick on me. He vanished through the smoke. That was crazy. He literally like he disappeared. It's like, want to see a magic trick? I can make a Ray Dow disappear. Whoa, holy shit. I fell down super far. Ow. Oh, this isn't gonna hit me. There we go. I'm seeing a lot of new VOD watchers, by the way. Lots of new people watching VODs, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my stuff. Even if it's just to, like, listen to me while you, like, go to bed or something for background music, I really appreciate it. You should hit me with a follow. Trying to make sure that, you know, switching to exclusively Monster Hunter content has been a very jarring, scary experience for me, but seeing that so many people are, like, viewing, like, my content more than they usually do is really nice to see. So hit me with that follow. I would really appreciate it. Oh no! I hate when I do that. I fuck that up sometimes. I get a little too overzealous with my stabbing and my poking and my parries. Sometimes I forget he likes to do it twice. What is my secondary weapon? Is it my greatsword or is it my longsword? Okay, it's my Mizutune greatsword. I don't really feel like using that. We'll just keep using the lance. I'll top off the sharpness. Yeah, I don't know. I barely engage with the discourse anyway, because Monster Hunter discourse is literally just people making shit up to be mad at. Because like it's almost I don't know what this like phenomenon's called, but I feel like sometimes you feel like guilty for thinking that something is like a perfect thing or like really, really good. So you like have to bitch about something. Like you need to, there's gotta be something you have to complain about, right? That like it can't be perfect, right? Like it can't be something that you like. And of course it's not, I'm not saying it's perfect. It's just that like the things that they're complaining about, it feels like aren't fucking real, and that there should be other like more legitimate things that they should be complaining about. Like, I don't know. That I think that the game's overall like state of performance. I understand that that's like a talk to death point, and that Capcom knows that the game runs like shit. But like we just got a full fucking title update, and the game still runs like shit. You know, I think that's something that really needs to be discussed and talked about. Other than like, you know, or the fact that what is it? What was like another problem that I had that I really don't fucking like? I think the wound system's fine. I see actually, like, there's a lot of benefits to it that I think really add to gameplay overall. It incentivizes people to focus on specific parts of the monster, and you get rewarded for it more than you usually do. And I think that's really cool. And you also get to do like your own unique little like hype animation. Damn. I still got that one though. There we go. I do think optimal wound, like optimally engaging in the wounds in the wound system, yet does lead to it feeling like you are just fucking blitzing the shit out of the monster you're fighting, and it's more like, you know, they're at your complete and utter fucking mercy, right? I do prefer the punishment wounds, the ones where like after a big attack they leave a window to be hit by a wound. I really like those, and those should stay forever. And I think there should be more opportunities like that that present themselves. I know the only reason why they're really nerfing wounds is that it can be a little excessive. I can agree with that. Even though I like it and it makes me feel good, and I love the wound system and everything about it, I can understand why people would want them to be more resistant to wounds, or at least stronger monsters be more resistant to wounds. Because that makes sense to me, like, thematically. But, like, oh, God, piece of shit move. But, like, completely like getting rid of the wound system, that's not happening, of course. You know, when fucking game developers put a mechanic in the game, it's for a specific design philosophy that they have in mind, a idea that they won't be compromising, you know. Lots of man hours and work went into putting that mechanic in the game. They're not just going to get rid of it because players don't like it, or some players don't like it. Because I'll have you know, most people that you're hearing like with the discourse are in a fucking minority. A lot, like the majority of Monster Hunter players like the mechanics and think that the game is good. But like, I think the wound system being a reward for you, I think it's the perfect culmination of modern Monster Hunter. It's a perfect mechanic for modern Monster Hunter, because it really rewards you for the style of aggression that the game expects from you, right? Because like, I made like a comparison to like, what's so different about, like, why does old gen and new gen feel so like different when it comes to gameplay? And it's like, old gen is like finding your opportunity to be able to even play the game in the fucking first place, right? Like being able to find ways to be able to engage with the monster with punishing like a big move, or overall just like finding your openings, right? While I think current gen comes from a place of like, how long can you keep up your momentum, right? How long can you have found your opening, how long can you keep it before the monster like decides to pull like a power move and throw you off your game, right? Whether it be like you fucked up a timing of a parry, you fucked up a timing of a dodge, you got a little too greedy and decided to do an extra attack or something like I did earlier, and the monster fucking obliterated me, right? Wow, oh my god. I am really eating this motherfucker alive. So like, I think that the wound system is the ultimate culmination of like, it really hammers home that design philosophy of you sticking to the monster like glue, attempting to, when you do find your opportunity to engage with the monster, to keep it up. And if you do keep it up, you are rewarded with wounds that allow you to flinch the monster and do massive damage, while also showing a really fucking cool animation of your hunter doing some sicko mode shit with your I almost said lance, with your weapon. It should be lance. You should be playing lance. I'm gonna make a lance guide, and it's gonna be awesome, and you guys are gonna love it. I got 3 hunter passes, so I'm not mad about that. But like, I got 2 fucking bowgun gems. Oh my god, I killed it in 9 minutes? I don't know. People. Don't forget to follow the YouTube channel. I will be making Monster Hunter content. I recently made Monster Hunter content out of my most recent playthrough of Monster Hunter Portable Third. I know you guys will really enjoy it. I worked really hard on the video. It's not doing as well as I wanted it to, with all the work that I put into it, but it's literally because I'm switching my entire demographic from fighting games to Monster Hunter content. I'm going to put it in the comments for people that are live and for the people in the VOD to be able to go and visit the channel whenever they want. But here it is. It is now in the chat. If you are watching doing the VOD, the chat is there, and we'll update live, so you can actually see the YouTube link when I put it in there. So feel free to go visit. I believe my YouTube link is also on my main page, so please go check that out. Please subscribe. Look forward to more Monster Hunter content. I have some hilarious shit coming up, like some of the best things that I've ever created. Fucking period. I'm so excited. Probably one of the most unique Monster Hunter videos on YouTube, I hope. I hope it works out the way that I want it to, because if it does, absolute fucking banger video. I haven't fought a Doshiguma in a while. Let's go kick his ass. Wait, no, he won't give me Hunter Pass 3 stuff. We'll switch it up. We won't hunt Raidao. We'll hunt, I'm saving Zoshia for later today. We're not going to be hunting Zoshia. We'll hunt Arkfeld. I mean, yeah, the major criticism, I forgot, yeah, that's another criticism. I think another thing that people should be, like, really complaining about and being up in arms, is that, the game is, like, I know people are bitching about, like, the base game being, like, short or small or whatever, which that's, like, not really true. The game is, like, a pretty sizable piece of video game, but, like, the main problem that people are running into is that, like, they're completing content too fast, which that's a fucking player problem, not a game problem. They are just they're blasting through this shit in one day, expecting it to last you forever. People hear a bunch of shit like Monster Hunter is, like, you know, all about, like, sinking fucking 50 billion hours into the game. Why the fuck did I finish the game in 8 hours? You know, it's because you're blasting through this shit. But no, I don't mean the game's unfinished in that regard, like, with lack of content. I think the game's unfinished in the idea of, like, we literally are getting content that should have been base game, as, like, content update stuff. And I think that's really bad. And I think that sends like, a really shitty precedent for, like, the time to come. Like, for the future. That I really hope doesn't continue. Mizitsune was supposed to be in base game. We've already discovered that, which is really fucking cringe. Yeah, I think not being able to have Mizitsune in base game like that, now, I know that there are some excuses, such as Capcom pressured the Monster Hunter team to release the game before the fiscal year. Or, like, they had a specific window in order to be able to release this game. That's why we got the Gathering Hub later, and that's why we got Mizitsune later. But at the same time, that sucks. That sucks a lot, and we should still complain about it, but complain to the right people, you know? Like, if that's the actual case of what happened. Because, you know, we weren't there. We don't know what actually fucking happened. It could literally just be that they, wow, I died because of that. This is a fucking horrible place to fight him. Please, get away from me. Am I gonna hit me? No. I think Arkfeld's, explosion hitboxes are really fucking weird. Yeah, but, like, Capcom making... Now, it being free is the best compromise that I could have, but that doesn't excuse the fact that the game literally had to make us wait for the Gathering Hub and make us wait for, like, Mizitsune and shit. And then also making us wait to fight fucking Zoshia? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, if we're having Arc-Tempered Zoshia later, right? Because it's confirmed that we are. We're getting all of the Apex Predators, we're getting Arc-Tempered Arkveld, and we're getting Arc-Tempered Zoshia. Why didn't you just make the content update version of Zoshia Tempered Zoshia? Instead of the optional quest? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Did they need extra time to come up with a reason as to why we need to hunt Zoshia multiple times? Because after the story quest in Monster Hunter World, which I'm sure Monster Hunter World was a darling game that was given like a lot of time to be able to come out because Capcom absolutely 100% needed that game to succeed at the time, and it is the reason why we have the Capcom we have today is because of Monster Hunter World, you know. But like in World, we were allowed to fight Xeno'jiiva right away. We were able to fight Xeno'jiiva right away as an optional quest. We could grind them as much as we wanted. Same with, unfortunately, Zora Magdaros. You know, we were able to hunt Zora Magdaros whenever the fuck he decided to show up, right? It's just really fucking weird that we had to wait for an update to fight the final boss again. And that some people had to do some, like, ghetto workaround shit. Like, respond to SOS flares on people who decided to, like, ask for an SOS on the final boss. It was super weird. I don't know. I just genuinely feel like with every Monster Hunter game, people are just focusing on the wrong things to criticize, and then Capcom thinks that that's exactly what we're looking for when it comes to like updates and changes, right? Like, look at what the fuck they did to Longsword and Rise, bro. That shit was completely fucking unnecessary. And the funny thing is that it's very clear that Capcom didn't want to do it. Because when Capcom did make like the Wirebug like circle arena change to the longsword, it was very fucking like it's still good. It's still a fantastic weapon. You know, it wasn't a nerf by any means, but it did make shit more complicated because they wanted a like. Bad Monster Hunter players wanted a more perceived skill ceiling for the longsword to make it look like it was actually like, you know, make it look like the longsword players were really working for it. Because, like, you know, it's all about aesthetics, right? It's all about like, does the weapon look like they're doing a lot? Like, for Lance, it's slow and methodical, and I do like big, heavy strikes. And like if I fuck up parrying one time, I get hit with like a fuck ton of damage. And it's all about like perfect parry timings, and it's so much harder than the longsword or whatever. But then like you look at the longsword, and it's like, oh, he's doing like a bunch of flippy dippy shit, and like aura farming all over the monster, and like parrying, like chain parrying attacks and shit. Like, oh, this guy, this weapon looks like it's busted as fuck. When in reality, it's like, oh, the reason why that hunter is cooking right now with the longsword is literally because they're goated. They're cracked. You know, you don't look good with the longsword if you suck at it, right? Oh, that meant to make it flinch. I guess that's an advantage to this move, is that it does it with the shield, so it makes it flinch as well. It can, like, KO the monster. But yeah, I don't know. Monster Hunter players never... Well, Monster Hunter contrarians never know what the fuck they want. They've been complaining about the same shit for 10 plus, 15 plus, 20 plus years. And they will never stop. And then they come up with new shit, and then they'll regurgitate that over and over and over again. Like, fucking... What, I've seen this for like the 15th time this week. Of like, oh, what was the better base game? Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter Rise? Please, please go fucking, like, see the sun. You know? Taste water for the first fucking time, man. Have a new experience. I'm so sick of that question, it's not even fucking funny, man. We all know what happened. And it might be a byproduct as to why they were okay with, like, I don't want to blame COVID for the reason that Capcom's like, oh, you know, maybe we could wait on giving them content. I almost died. Because, like, I think, if you want my theory as to why we got shit later, right? As to why we got, like, stuff that was supposed to be in base game, like the hub was very clearly supposed to be in base game, and Mizutsune was very clearly supposed to be in base game. And forgive me if this is information that we are already privy to, like in an interview or something. Again, I don't really engage with a lot of this shit. But, did I just save Chemitress's life? Nice, I fucking blocked the grab. But anyway, now you'll have to forgive me if this is information that's already been talked about, and like I'm just yapping here. But it's my job to yap, so, there's a lot of like, there was a lot of talk about, like, you know, the reason why Monster Hunter Rise's base game was so bare bones and unfinished, and why, like, it was literally just the only end game thing you could do was, like, fight Valstrax after you fought, like, the Ibushis. You know, the Wind Serpents, right? Was that, like, COVID. COVID was, like, the big problem. COVID was the big, like, issue with, being able to, you know, get the stuff out on time that they wanted to, right? So, like, base game was super short, and then they had to, like, really make up for it with Sunbreak, right? And they did, and Sunbreak's fucking fantastic, and I still haven't finished it, and we'll finish it on stream, I promise. But, like, Sunbreak on its own is a fucking phenomenal game. And Rise as a product was good, right? But it didn't help that it was on the Switch. It didn't help that it was being developed during COVID. It also didn't help that the base game was really fucking bare bones on top of all those factors competing against it. Sunbreak comes out, it's fucking phenomenal. It comes out on PC, everyone gets to fucking enjoy it. It's also fucking phenomenal. Rise is really good when you don't have a bitch in your ear saying it's bad, right? Classic. But I think the game, even on base, sold a metric fuck ton. And then we still really fucking praised the game after all of that content. And it was just like, you know what? This would suck in any other circumstance, but because of COVID, we can come to an understanding as both the relationship between developer and gamer that, you know, exceptions needed to be made, and regardless, we still got a fun, engaging product that we could play with our friends. Right? That was like the big thing. I think that they're kind of, you know, I would say indulging a little bit in that forgiveness that we were willing to give them recently, and that's why they're so okay with, you know, putting Mizutsune so late into the game, putting the gathering hub of all things late into the game, right? Like, they're okay with putting shit on a low priority list if it means, like, getting some stuff out. Damn, my cat got me a fucking gem. Thank God he healed me, because I was not going to fucking make it out of that one. Trying to get to that one, but it's really annoying. Anyway, to continue my yapathon. Oh no. That hitbox is so bad. They really need to buff that move, dude. They need to make it accurate to its, like, actual, like, physical, like, animation. Because, like, I was very clearly standing in red energy and nothing. His like explosion hitboxes are very inconsistent and weird. Not inconsistent, just like very deceptive. But like at a detriment to him, like as a detriment to Arkveld, because it feels like he misses every time. It feels like the hitboxes are way smaller than the explosions lead them to be. But anyway, my actual point. I think maybe that Lance, the reason why Lance's focus strike is so like bad, or like it's, I mean, in my opinion, it's the worst fucking strike in the game. It's the worst focus strike in the game. But like, I think the reason why is because the Lance can already do like 50 million different things, and it does not need a good per se focus strike. Because like all focus strikes are technically good, but like it's really hard to fucking hit wounds with this thing. But I think that's kind of like, it's not the point of the Lance to be doing all that shit. Bust this bad boy out and see if I can't pull it off. I'm no coward. Hold on. Okay. There we go. I fucked up already. Okay, I need to be about this distance, I'd say. 10 minutes left. Yeah! There we go. How much time do we have for this quest? Didn't I just randomly jump this? Oh, no, I didn't. Eat his ass. I did the shield bash to kill him. That was nice. I don't know. I like to talk about this stuff because I think about it often, and the more and more that I make videos and the more and more that I like stream, I get way better at articulating my points. I'm still not great at it. I'm very clearly like, I sometimes like pause way too long to like talk and shit like that. And sometimes, like, well, a lot of the time I lose my like train of thought, but I guess that's also, you know, development of literally talking off the cuff live. But stretching only give me one. I don't know what determines. You could tempered Arkfeld investigation only gives you 20 minutes. I could focus K Ultra. That's cool. What the fuck? Oh, God. I'm also thinking of switching to streaming to YouTube, because that might get me a little bit more mileage on there. Because I really want to do that and engage with that. There's no way my computer can handle like double streaming for that shit, but I would love to give streaming on YouTube a try. Just once. You know, nothing crazy. Alright, we'll do one more, and I think we'll do Gore. Oh, this one guarantees me a gem, too. I could make more Gore stuff. I want to make the Mizutsune Lance, too, because I just like all of Mizutsune's stuff. I like all of Mizu's gear. I also realized I'm repping the Capcom colors for my armor. I'm Capcom Anjanath.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Hey, what's up, loser? This guy's a little hard to fight with Lance. Oh, let's go. Nature's strongest warrior. I did not mean to hit you, but you're like kind of in my way. His physical attacks aren't that big a deal. It's when he does like a lot of his when he does his like breath attacks. That's the stuff that really gets me tripped up. Yeah, look at that. Look at the chip damage he's doing to me. Ow, okay, that's bad actually. I need to leave right now. Oh, that's another thing I don't like. The secret. Oh my god. If it was half as responsive as the fucking Palamutes in Rise, I wouldn't have a single issue with them. But sometimes I literally fucking outrun them when I need them the most. I hate that they literally stop everything they're doing the moment you decide to drink anything or sharpen your weapon or something. I think they should be able to pick you up while you are doing those things if you are outside of combat. Let's say the monster is running away from you and you need to sharpen. There is no reason for you to be sharpening while the monster is running away from you, right? You should just be sharpening on your secret. But let's say, like, oh, god damn it, I hit the sharpen button while I was on the ground, but I still want to sharpen, but the monster's getting away. Let me hop on my secret while I'm sharpening. Does it make sense, like, physically in reality? No, it doesn't. Of course it fucking doesn't. But, like, the problem is that it's, like, a lot of the quality of life stuff involving the secrets fucking sucks ass. Oh no. Okay, never mind. I thought I was in serious fucking danger there for a second. Actually, I kind of am. Like, I don't give a shit that they have an invincible frame where, like, you can get hit once on a secret and, like, be okay and you won't take any damage or whatever. I don't care that they can bail you out of situations like a fucking wire bug. I don't care, right? Because, like, it's very different. Because it takes time for the secret to get to you, right? That's kind of like the whole point. Is that, like, it's not like an instant get-out-of-jail-free card all the time, because the monster could kill you before your secret gets to you. My fucking problem is that sometimes the pathfinding on your secret is such a nightmare that it takes much longer than it normally would for your secret to come and save you. Right? It's obnoxious. God, the animation is so fucking cool. When he enters... Oh, God! I forgot he leaves a residual thing of... Yeah, that's like my major big problem with this game, is that the secrets are just so fucking unresponsive. It drives me up the goddamn wall. Second one. Cool, I remembered. Yeah, I totally knew I was going to make it under him and not get hit by the second one. Yep, totally knew that. Had a feeling. Yep, that's the move. Causes me so much pain and misery. I'm seeing enraged anymore. Oh no. I got super lucky there. Because I was about to do the thrust, the jump thrust. I really need to stop fucking forgetting to restock. I know my Palico's got me for the most part, but like, ow. Ow. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. I don't know how. Fuck it. I'll take it. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Lance Gaming, Lance Gaming. Okay, that's what I get for being greedy. I should have left the moment I survived that last attack. Ah, damn it. A cart for me, for my Lance player Chad maxing, mewing hubris. Like here, right? Like I could just call my secret while I'm sharpening. It picks me up, I finish the sharpening animation, and I go. Or, what really makes no fucking sense to me, at least let my secret pick me up mid-potion drink, bro. And again, I can't preface this enough, because I know some people are going to be like, bro, that's going to completely, like, get rid of the risk-reward of, like, drinking potions. Do it when the monster is not around. When the monster is not aggroed on you, let me get picked up by my secret. I know it's a small thing and it's an annoying thing. It's like a nitpick, right? But like it's a quality of life thing. It just irritates the shit out of me because I'm stuck there now, either having to waste my potion and roll, which that's fucking stupid, or I have to sit there throughout the entire fucking potion drinking animation, wait, and then oh, I've never been pinned by him before. Oh, you can't escape that? My body. Please don't tell me I'm about to cart for this. Okay. See right there? Like, it responded to me just fine. I don't know. What is happening to him? Jhin? I've never seen him come in for the assist. What the fuck? That was so cool. I didn't even know he could do that. He just comes in for a fucking Marvel vs. Capcom assist real quick, and then bounce it. He literally just shot him with an ice beam and left. That was incredible. I didn't even know that could happen. He was like a fucking stage hazard. He's doing a slam during the... Oh my god. This Kormagala is on one right now. Hey, not a big fan of that one. I'm gonna save that tempered wound. But, like, it's very clear that, like, the secrets aren't ruining my fucking experience, right? It's just that, like, it's pretty annoying. I don't find the secret, like, auto-pathing thing annoying. I do find it very funny that it follows, like, Google GPS logic. That it, like, it very clearly brings you to, like, the scenic route, and it doesn't bring you to the most effective route. Like, if there were tolls in Monster Hunter, we'd be hitting every single one of them if we hopped on the secret. Oh my god, it was on sight. Well, actually, that was insensitive. He doesn't have eyes. Oh, is that a wound on his head? Leave me the fuck alone. Do it again. Oh no. hit it. Oh no, my cold drink is gone. Or my hot drink is gone. I am now a chilly lad. You're like, I don't mind the auto-pathing. I literally use it every time, and you can just turn it off, right? Like, that's fine. That's always my favorite part about, like, Monster Hunter shit, is that, like, 9 times out of 10, people are complaining about shit that you could literally just turn off. That shit's always funny to me. Oh, he's chasing me. See, like, a situation like that, I wouldn't want my Seeker to be able to come and get me, right? Because I am currently running from the monster. He's going to fucking eat me and kill me. But I was the one who decided to try to drink a potion and run away from him before shit got bad, right? But if my Secret could just pick me up willy-nilly like that, it would be bad. It would be bad for the game. It would make things just as easy as everyone claims this game to be. But outside of combat, I think my Secret should be able to pick me up in literally any scenario. Alright, buddy. Last hunt of the night. Or last hunt of the afternoon.
This weather is unrelenting. I'll just have to tough it out.
Do. Does Gore make the weather fucked up? No, Jindahan was here earlier, that's why. Never mind. I was like, I don't remember Gore's presence being, like, anything, like, fucked up with the weather. Alright. Let's get some good distance. Oh, wait, no, we can, do some fucking Randy Orton shit. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Oh! That did nothing. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, I had broken antenna though, so let's go. I'm gonna be so real. I thought he was gonna attack me again. Okay. Thank God I did that. Please die from this. Wait! I didn't mean me! Why did that kill me? Did I really not have enough health to survive that? Did my food run out? I think my food ran out. Yeah, because I don't have an indicator. That sucks. Wow, bad luck hunt. Just a bad hunt all around right now. Yikers. Whatever, I'm gonna get a hunter pass anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm not really looking to get Gore stuff anyway, so I don't really care. Maximize my Gore Magala gains. Do I have a camp near him, or am I just gonna have to fucking Uber all the way to him? There's a second Gore. Oh my god. This game is fucking evil. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to head straight to him. Hello, big fella. Fur of steel. Nah, I definitely had enough HP to survive that. What the fuck happened to me earlier? Did I let go of the fucking parry or something? I have a weird feeling. A feeling I really don't like right now. So I'm just gonna use my intuition and back off and heal. I missed. Oh, I have my great sword for some reason. He's dead. Holy shit. Okay, the trade was crazy. That was funny. Nice. Give me that. Give me all your bits.
Rare research opportunity. See that sick ass animation cancel? Aren't I so cool? Nice. Got the and 3 passes. I had a bro. I fainted twice. Jesus Christ. I didn't get a whole lot of arty and stuff, so I guess that's where I took a hit. But oh my god, that was so good. I had 2 gems from that. Hard to believe I could have gotten more from that. It's so funny. Did I use a ticket? I don't remember using a ticket on that. The support ship has departed. Cringe.
I was given a message for you.
I don't care, Nada. First of all, before I forget, because I know I'm going to the next time I boot this game up. I think that's everything I could possibly need. Not the gunpowder. Put that shit away. I forgot I have to have raw meat in my inventory in order to be able to cook it, which fucking... Let's try it, huh? Let's give it a shot. It's been a while. I burned it? Damn.
This still looks good.
No, it does. I accidentally... God, oh my god. Okay.
These all look so tasty.
Nice. So now I have 5 well done steaks. Cool. Alright.
Well, what can I do?
Well, I got a bunch of Gore Magala shit, so...
Got something in mind?
Can I make the greatsword? I can. Oh, but I'm gonna waste a bunch of my shit. You need to make the Rathalos greatsword in order to make the Gore greatsword. Oh, it's so cool. It's literally just a Soul Calibur weapon.
What are
What
we
about the
making?
Gore Lance? The Gore Lance is really cool. It's not. It's unfortunately, even at rarity 8, not as good as the Zoshia Lance. But it's still really fucking cool. Shaybar.
What are we making today?
What about the Gore swags? Show me the swag. Show me the car swags. That's right, it's like a sick-ass scythe. And it's better at dragon element than the... Nope, never mind. Oh, no, it's still better at the dragon element damage than the Zoshia. And it's got better white sharpness. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I forgot Mizutsune has a switch axe. It's a cool, like, dojo sign. Well, it's more like a banner, like a flag banner, but it also kind of looks like a dojo sign, so... I'm right and everyone else is wrong. I'm actually surprised I don't have the... Oh, no, I do have it. I just don't have the base level,
Like
swags. Can I make it? Should I make it? That's the big thing. I miss the scythe, switch axes, and I wish they, like, did them more. Cause, like, yeah, the fucking new Uger one's really dope. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Alrighty. Perfection.
What happened? Oh my god, I made a fucking Minecraft switch axe for a second there. I want to play more switch axe. I've been neglecting it for a while now.
Alrighty.
Shaybar.
Perfection.
It's my baby, but it's kind of weak in this game. But I don't know if it's just like, if it's a me thing? If it's like, does the switch axe kind of suck in this game, or is it a me thing? It looks really fucking cool. Because I really like the Switch Axe in World. The Switch Axe in World is a lot of fun. I don't know. Sweat, my beloved. God, it's so cool. Alright. That's about enough out of me.